Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. My favorite makeup today is this. This is from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. This was one of the holiday palettes for 2017. It's a beautiful highlighter palette. I love these. They're so pretty. I missed these a lot actually while I was gone. They're really, really shiny and metallic and foily, but they're not like glittery. So they're just really, really beautiful. And this palette is wonderful. I just missed it a lot while it was gone, so I was happy to get it out today and put a little bit on my cheekbones. And now onto the video. For today's video, I'm going to be giving a palette one last chance before I decide to declutter it. And that would be this. This is the Kat Von D Metal Matte Mini palette. This is what the shades look like inside. I tried this out while I was on my trip because I had never actually used it after I bought it. And I do love Kat Von D eyeshadows and I love the shades. Like, I love the idea of the shades in this palette. I thought that it performed fine, but I wasn't super impressed with it. I felt like I really didn't need to keep this palette, but I wanted to give it one more chance. So I'm going to try again to make a look with it, see if I can get it to work properly. If not, I'm going to pass this along because I just can't have stuff in my collection that I don't need. I don't have the space. I'm planning to like declutter a ton of my stuff right now because I have to move, and I just don't need to keep all of my makeup. I want to keep the makeup I really love and that I really use all the time. And I'm not sure that this fits the bill. So let's get started. So first up, I'm going to take this suede shade across my lid, sort of blend that up into my crease to give me sort of a base layer. I thought that this shadow performed okay the last time. It was perfectly fine. It just wasn't anything particularly exciting. This palette, the biggest draw on these would be the Metal Crush shadows on the top. But they're not necessarily quite as good as the regular Metal Crush shadows in the individual. So, you know, you sort of have to pick and choose which one to use. Next up, I really want to work with this Velvet shade. I'm not sure how it's going to look. I don't really remember how it performed when I tried it before. I'm just hoping that I don't look... Ooh, well, it's going on okay. I really want to do sort of an intense look tonight. I'm going out for my friend's birthday, and this is a good opportunity just to play around with some palettes. This is my first week back at my gym. I usually work out like 5 or 6 days a week. It's just fun for me to do. I did work out while I was away. I had a program written for me by a trainer friend and it was really awesome, but it's not quite the same thing as being in my gym and taking classes with like my friends and that kind of stuff. So it's nice to be back. I am so sore. Like my back is killing me today. I have one more class this week and then I'm actually taking a couple days off for rest and I will feel much better at that point. But I was being a little ambitious this week, and I just wanted to sort of throw myself back into the swing of things before I start cleaning out stuff to get ready to move. I don't hate how this is looking. I'm going to take some of that bone shade because I tend to skip it. I am going to put that in the brow bone and see how that looks. I'm not hating the way that looks actually. It's a lot better, I think, than some of the other Kat Von D white shades. It's not quite as stark, and so it doesn't look quite as much like I have white eyeshadow on as opposed to it is actually highlighting my brow bone. I think this time I'm going to try to use this Synergy shade because I know I skipped over it before, and I will probably use some of Flash and some of Thunderstruck. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of take Synergy in this outer corner a little bit, just see how that looks, because this is not really a shade I tried out. Synergy is not particularly exciting as far as I'm concerned. It looks like a pretty color, it doesn't seem to be anything particularly special, so that's okay. I do remember Flash being pretty good, so I'm going to put a little bit of Flash in the center of my lid. Just sort of lighten this up. That side I did it with a brush, this side I'm going to do it with my finger and see if, there we go. That's the payoff I'm looking for here. So, and I'm going to take a little bit of this Thunderstruck shade and just put that in the corner of my eye. Next up, I'm going to put on a little bit of eyeliner and then I'm going to go back on the upper and lower lash line, but I'll be back in a few minutes to show you that. And now I'm going to go under the lower lash line with a little bit of the Velvet shade, and then I might actually take a little bit of Raw Power too, just to see how that looks. And here's my finished look. So I definitely went ham on the eyeliner, partly because I wanted a really bold look because I'm going to do a fairly neutral lip, and also because I want my eyeliner to look good tomorrow, and usually if I really go in on it with like the Kat Von D Anti-Precision Basket Case eyeliner, it looks amazing the next day. It just looks really intense today, and I like it that way. That's kind of the look I'm going for these days. I don't know why. I'm sure I'll change my mind later on, but I'm enjoying a really bold, dark eyeliner look right now, so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to just add a neutral lipstick, but otherwise I think this is good. My final thoughts on this palette. I don't think it's a bad palette. I think it's a good palette. I just don't know that I really need it. What I want to keep, frankly, are just the Metal Crush eyeshadows, but I don't know that taking this apart is a really good idea, and I'm not going to make this any smaller. This is already pretty small. I think for now, I'm probably going to keep it for now, but I don't know that it's going to stay with me. It's just not unique enough, and I just prefer other colors. This is a good look and I like it, but this is not a look I'm going to do on a regular basis. So This is going to stick around, I think, for a little bit longer. I'm not going to declutter it right now, but I don't think it's long for the collection. But I do want to try to use it a couple of more times, and I actually am much more pleased with this look than the last time when I used this palette. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the content on this channel, please subscribe. If you've got a suggestion for a video you'd like to see me do, please put that in the comments down below. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I will see you all soon. Bye!